paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
Away we go.
We who are about to drive salute you. I don't know. That was the first thing my dad said to me on my first driving lesson.
Is it a fundraising drive?
Yeah, maybe.
No,
Could be.
it's a fundraising drive. Ah.
Excuse me. I am beating this other person to death.
Quick.
I'll fight you later.
Shoot him with a shotgun.
That sounds like a lot of bullets. I'm glad there's terrain in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. God bless
He's
cover.
still alive. There we go.
Now he is
He's
not.
Quick, tap him lightly on the shoulder. Pulse rifles. That sounds like a good idea.
He's blocking your attacks like a punk.
Not anymore. I am now beating his ass with hammers. This can't be good for his lumbar support.
Well,
His lumbar will be able to support all of him that's left now.
run down the stairs for cover and get some health back. You know, he's honestly
Yeah,
right.
he's onto something there.
Yep. Makes perfect sense to me.
I mean, you can't get shot if you're not there.
Yeah, you do that. You do you. No, I said, you do you down there. Go elsewhere.
Quick, momentum! Okay.
Deadpool.
Stop shooting Deadpool.
Enough with the bullets and the shooty bits.
Quick,
Oh.
jump down and then climb back up.
I can't. Oh, that's an invisible
Invisible
wall. Bane
Jump
of my
there.
existence.
There.
We can make it. Exciting gameplay.
See, this isn't gaming the system. If they didn't want me to do it, they wouldn't have programmed it in the game.
They would have put more invisible walls there like they did on the other side.
Oh,
Hey, look, Deadpool points.
funny.
Money.
It's a gas.
I think you and I are doing two.
Quite possibly. I'm doing Pink Floyd.
Okay,
What?
nothing.
What's wrong with Pink Floyd?
Well, you probably shouldn't be doing them.
Philistine.
I mean,
Also, get your mind out of the gutter. This is Deadpool.
This is
This is a
Deadpool.
classy game. Jesus, man.
In other words, I have to bring my mind back up into the gutter.
Yes!
To get it out of the gutter.
That is precisely what I meant.
Oh.
And I mean precisely what I say.
An elephant remembers 100%.
Yes.
Oh.
That thing you just said. That sounds okay.
That sounds like a thing that might have just happened. Yay, you got health back because you reached 20.
I did. Get back down here.
He couldn't, he was dead. Oh, that works.
That's the gun kata, baby.
Oh, very nice.
So all this time you've been able to gun kata and just haven't?
Yeah. Anytime you pull the trigger in the middle of your melee stuff, you got to start gun kata.
Yeah. I just had to remind myself because lots of buttons, man.
There's buttons and they do things.
I can't handle the buttons.
Button, who's got the button?
Who did he say that to? He
I
was
don't
mocking
know,
an
but
enemy.
There's a thing.
Oh, more shooting. More shooting.
It was
Hi.
that guy. That guy there. We'll claim it was that guy. So, Pat,
Yes.
as is often the case of things that happen on our gaming show where we talk about other games,
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about other games. So, on the way over here to this recording session, I was thinking about the problem of illusions in D&D style games.
Literary illusions or other types of media?
As in, I'm casting an illusion, ha ha ha, now you can't see me.
I think I knew that. I was trying to just be a dumbass.
You were trying to make a wordplay joke because that's kind of.
And you weren't having any of that
It's
shit.
kind of. Well, I honestly, I thought you were being polite again. As a,
Bamf, damn you!
sometimes I like to give you the benefit of the doubt on being polite. It's my mistake.
Ow!
You took a gun to the face.
I did. Bam!
And you took hammers to the head.
Yeah. That, quick, take his gun.
I'm trying. There it is. Yay.
Oh, you thought you had a gun? Now you have a gun. Here, have some gun.
You have gun! You have gun! Everybody has gun! I have lock on.
Your sword no do good.
Your sword made of dookie.
That honestly probably a Deadpool line.
Yeah, somewhere.
And something.
Wouldn't be the
But,
slightest bit surprised.
yeah, the problem
Do-do-do-do.
with illusions being that they rely on such stupid rules in that poor guy in most games. You know,
Do the chain gun dance! Woo! Oh my god.
man.
I was not prepared for that.
You told me to do it, so I did it. It's just a more involved version of
I think they're
flop.
behind you. Oh, yay! And they have more chain guns that you can then take.
Oh look! Ammo refills!
And hey, look, they go down like bitches to their own guns.
Heads up, more explodey guys.
Oh, wow!
guy.
my God.
Walking over their gun,
They're splitty guys.
literally.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Please don't make us have to redo that.
Not all of it, at least.
I'm sorry, it's
It's on the internet.
Deadpool. We're recording this.
Oh.
Did we not tell you?
I don't think we did. It's not in his contract.
Okay, I don't have to fight the fat ones anymore.
No more fat
The
bastards.
tubbies.
More.
Not done yet. More clone carnage.
But yeah, we've run into that problem in our our games, Pat, where it's like, oh yeah, there's this illusion here, and how are we gonna deal with it? Like the illusionary wall problem of, oh, well, you're not allowed the save to resist the spell until you interact with the wall. Right, Chris?
Right.
Shoot this thing.
Nope.
No.
But how do you then deal with what counts as an interaction with the wall? Does looking at the wall interact with the wall?
Nope.
No, touching the wall interacts with the wall, but then you have the problem of, oh, they've touched the wall, and you're forcing a save, which means
You keep
the player
tiny bit of
then...
damage and resetting your cooldown on health.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Hate cooldowns.
There he goes.
Nobody
But-
likes cooldowns. Cooldowns are shit.
they are shit. But then as opposed to magic points, though, cooldowns are better. But
One for Deadpool.
the sheer fact that you then have to ask the player for the will save, or if you do, the thing of you roll the save for them yourself,
Which is arbitrary, unnecessary bookkeeping on the GM's part.
right, you result in, oh, the player is now aware that there's something in there. So
It's the same kind of issue you have with secret doors.
right. So the how do you solve that? And the thing is, Pathfinder already in a completely different hello. Completely different illusion spell already solved that problem, and then for whatever reason never actually ported it over to the main illusion spells.
Which one was that?
Alter Self already solves the illusion problem.
How?
Alter Self it's an illusion that makes you look like someone else, right?
Yes.
And it does that by saying, oh, you have a disguise bonus.
You are thinking of disguise self.
Disguise self. Well, alter
That's
self
the one
also...
that actually changes you
Right,
into
sorry.
somebody and
Disguise
something
self.
else.
I get the two confused because they do kind of the same thing. But they're...
Not quite.
But from different...
Why aren't you teleporting, you asshole?
Because you can only do it 4 times in a row.
But I didn't teleport at all.
You kept getting stunned by the other people.
I wasn't.
fair.
Hit with melee.
But what I mean by that...
Lies and trickery.
is the spell, it's an illusion spell that hides you as someone else, right?
Fuck.
And But
yeah, you get a disguise bonus.
Yeah, you get a
because you're trying
disguise
to-
bonus because
yeah.
you're trying to be someone else, and that in and of itself is just like, okay, this is how you handle this illusion. It's a disguise bonus, straight up, which means it's opposed by perception checks.
Yes.
So the more perceptive you are, the less likely you are to be fooled by this illusion. So why don't the rest of the illusion spells, not the ones that start getting into the shadow school where it's like this is partly real, but like, oh, illusionary wall or all the other illusion spells that are just I'm trying to hide something. Why don't they just have it be, oh, this is the DC of this is caster level check or like not or
Because what would you roll to disguise not you?
well,
Because the disguise skill is a very specific thing.
it is, but what I'm saying
And
is
making not you look different from something else.
But I'm saying for like a wall, how well can you make this illusion? And then instead of having it be a will save, which at the same time doesn't quite make sense, because illusions are opposed by will saves, and how willful I am doesn't really make sense for how much I know that wall is not a wall.
Fair?
Whereas if I'm really perceptive,
More floaty guys, be right.
Why?
because they are. If I'm really perceptive, I can tell you there's something off with that wall. That's not a wall. There's more guys there. So what I'm proposing is that it be a caster level check for how real can I make this look, and that sets the DC of it. And if you want to even reduce the paperwork that you need from that even more, you can have it be, oh yeah, the DC for this is what the save would normally be.
But you still haven't actually addressed the not problem of what if metagaming.
You're giving different options for a DC, but you're not addressing a change to making it a will save.
Yeah, and it's either a will save or a perception check,
But
and it's
if-
still metagaming. Ooh, dangerous metagaming for players to know, oh, there's something here.
Well-
Because that's going to happen regardless for any sort of skill roll that you make them roll that is something innately passive. They're going to look at the die roll and see, I could have done a lot better than the results I actually got, and I don't trust the words that are coming out of your mouth anymore. You
quote
can't stop players from doing that.
To quote Order of the Stick, hey guys, I think I just failed a perception check.
Exactly!
Yeah. I mean,
Can't be any more than you and
you're right that doesn't solve that issue, but
It's not an issue, that's what I mean. Who
no.
cares if the players know that there's something hidden in a room or there's an illusion here? They just don't know what it is yet. Illusions are rarely, if ever, perfect, and that's a good story hook for bringing the mechanics into the mix.
You're
For
right.
saying,
That is a good story hook, but it's
Roll a
never,
save
It's
and
never
fuck.
used as a good story hook.
That's because most
of the-
GMs don't know how to run a game with illusions in it.
Oh no, I'm even saying in like the professionally written. This person has GM'd for decades.
They probably
type
don't
stuff.
do it that way, and they don't write it down because they assume everybody knows what they know. That's actually quite prevalent in pre-written adventures.
Yeah,
And I gotta do all this shit again! Fuck buckets!
It's an orgy.
but it is faster if you're up here. That kind of forces them to tunnel at you a little bit.
Well, I do want that, and then I want to separate them so that I can gun kata to my heart's
Wait,
content.
do any spawn over to the left, like on the other side?
No.
And then
If I go over there, they will.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you go up to the bridge between the two of them, that funnels them even more towards you.
What, this?
No, it's slightly to the right. There's that staircase.
This?
Yeah, and then there's the bridge that passes over.
Is that what this does?
Yeah, it goes over to the other side.
Oh, well, they'll come at me from both sides.
Okay, then I don't have an answer.
It's
I mean, because you're trying to make a choke point,
yes.
so
They're gonna be right there.
Oh, that was weak.
now throw a grenade at him.
Oh, I can do that. Oh.
But is it
Your grenades do not go very far.
They don't bounce is the big problem.
Yeah.
Or at least on the stairs they don't bounce.
But I mean,
Excuse me.
I get where you're coming at from that, Patrick, but it's the only other solution. It's not. There's
Really freaky.
a problem
swear
there
I
that
know
there's
you
really
were
no solution, and the various different ways they've tried to fix it get more and more complicated over time.
Well, it's just a matter of what do you want to do? Do the mechanics help? If so, use them. If they don't, try to find a different way. But the end result should be, did you have fun? Because it's a game. It's not a challenge. It's not, supremacy or.
Well, I mean, I think part of the
Bullshit.
issue is part of that is for some gamers they want a challenge in that, because as we've discussed in other AM2R.
rolling.
By the way, go watch AM2R. We've talked about the difference between mechanical and narrative challenges, and D&D and its derivatives are necessarily a certain way because of their pedigree as a game, where they came from combat simulators. So, but
Which is why combat in D&D works really well.
exactly. But when you get
Not
onto
combat does not work very well at all.
yeah, all these other nuances does not work well. But that seems like a discussion we can pick up next time.
It could.
So,
I would like to not be dead that time.
yeah. So why don't you jump off the ledge and you can teleport back up?
But I got an insta-kill.
Okay.
2 of them. Oh,
Yeah.
chaining. Yeah, buddy.
All right. So we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Hammer, 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 hammer. I could. They're dudes.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry sky.